OneyPlays with friends.
I did have a phase of drawing cartoon characters killing each other in really gory ways, and it did go on for a little too long. I bet my mom and dad were concerned at that shit.
Like what cartoon characters?
Like Powerpuff Girls and like Dexter, Tasmania. Every cartoon character just murdering each other on a huge page. It was like the ultimate fucking showdown before that was a thing.
So what you're saying is he stole your idea, your genius idea.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
And it was because my uncle had these weird fucking he had these magazines called Bizarre, and it was like a weird like half softcore, half like horrible gore and like rotting bodies and shit. I don't know.
I've definitely heard of that magazine. I don't know if.
But you know, I found them as a kid, and I was like, oh my god, this is the real world.
The real world?
I saw some weird stuff in my grandpa's penthouses.
Penthouse?
I remember they had like hardcore comics in it, and that was the thing that I zeroed in on because I was always just obsessed with cartoons and animation stuff.
Oh my god, that looks painful. That guy's animated very well.
Yeah, everything in this game is pretty well animated, I think.
Yeah, you're so right, dude.
This guy doesn't need that arm. Chris, if someone just did that to you, would you be mad at them?
If they cut my arm into pieces?
Yeah, would you ever forgive them?
No. If
What if
someone
it
ruined
was-
my life like that, I would make it my mission to hunt them down and like cut them up.
Alright, how about this? Is there any part of your body that you would trust to replace with a machine? Like if it was like the future and they were like...
My foot.
Your foot?
I don't need my foot to be too articulate.
Yeah, you know what? Like robotic legs might work. I definitely wouldn't do it with hands though.
Nah, robotic hands seem kind of... Well, I mean, a lot of drawing comes from your shoulder and your like arm, your full arm. A lot of artists say like don't draw with just your hand anyway.
I don't know. I don't know if that would be a part of myself that I'd trust to like be a machine.
I've seen people draw with their feet and they're pretty good.
Yeah, no. I'm saying like, would you willingly replace it?
Hell
Like
no.
just to
I would never take away any part of me.
Not anything?
No. Maybe my pancreas.
I think I'd consider it.
Organs, yeah, because you don't need to see those.
I don't know, if I could have like a robot like exoskeleton that protected all my organs if I got in a car accident,
That'd
I think
be cool.
I'd consider that.
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah, skeleton would be the coolest thing to have, actually.
You would also have the most fucking like surgery scars from that.
No, I said exoskeleton, like just something that I like wear over.
But then you never get to see your sick ass naked body again.
You just take it off. That's the whole point.
But that's not part of you. You're just lying to yourself.
I guess.
Lyle's saying like, what would you permanently attach to yourself?
I see. No, I'd totally go for. I'd love the like Wolverine animatium bones. I'd totally go for that.
You'd have to unwrap your body like a 3D model.
I'd accept the surgical scars.
Okay, that would be kind of cool.
Would you trust eyes?
No.
You wouldn't?
No.
I think eyes are gonna like be there in the next like decade or two.
I'm pretty sure they've already done it.
Yeah, like the technology's existed since like the 90s to literally wire an electrical camera into someone's brain and give them basic vision.
How do they charge those little eyeballs though?
It's just a battery, like.
Wow.
Okay, how about this, right? You got robotic eyes, they're perfect, they can zoom in on things, you see time slower, you're really fast.
Yeah.
The only requirement is they sell jars of fire ants, and you have to pour the jars of fire ants into your eyes.
No.
And it doesn't hurt. It just you just see it in first person, like a jar of fire ants.
They're just nano machines that look like fire ants?
No, they're real live fire ants.
It's
And the
art, then
eyes,
sure.
Yeah, the engine of the eyes like churns them up on the inside.
So this is more of like a weird Wiccan ritual than technology.
No, it's technology. I guess the fuel is just fire ants. You're an engineer. That checks out, right?
That makes sense.
Because each ant is very powerful, and then
you put an ant farm inside your eyeball,
yeah, that's
so they
why
power
they're red, because they're full of power.
yeah. And I guess like if it ever leaks or you need repairs, there's the possibility that like ants can leak into your skull, but there's only like a 10% chance of that happening.
10%'s a huge percent.
Would you take it?
To bring back my vision, yes. To replace my eyeball, no.
Yeah. Okay. What if you only lost one eye? Would you do it in one eye, or would you just keep one eye?
I would do it in one eye.
I'd try it.
I would want my depth perception back.
Do you ever hear about that woman who had a bug in her ear and she didn't know about it, and she started thinking like really scary things, and then when they removed the bug, she was back to normal?
That sounds
that
that sounds a
true?
little urban mythy.
It is completely made up, but
Okay.
it sounds believable. I don't know.
Well, I assumed it wasn't exactly how you explained it, but I thought that there
Or
was
like,
maybe.
yeah, there's some explanation.
I
Like
just wanted to see if you guys would be tricked even a little bit.
Its little legs were just pushing on the lobes of her brain,
Yeah.
giving her weird,
I
like,
bet that could happen.
hallucinations. I mean, that's happened to people with brain tumors where they see like really bizarre things that don't make any sense, and then it turns out they had a brain tumor.
Imagine if an earwig got into your brain. What kind of things it would make you think about?
I don't think they actually crawl into your ear.
No,
I think
they
that
don't.
was an urban legend.
Yeah, I think so.
People have had spiders in their ear, though. I've seen it. My mom's friend had it. She had like a full like tarantula inside of her ear,
No way.
and it like ate all of her brain and controlled her.
You're lying.
And then we made Hellbenders.
That was an episode of Hellbender. I was about to say.
This music is very strange.
It's the boss music for this character.
Is she back now?
She's not back. It's just a person with her like moveset.
I think this is just an indicator we're getting near end game because it's starting to give us like redone bosses. That's a pretty conventional thing to do, right?
Yeah, do like a boss rush. Oh yeah, I've got to fucking slice her stick.
Hey, gotta slice her stick.
It'd be funny too. You got to admit. Ah!
Oh!
Motherfucker.
What's that Dragon Ball move when you turn red again?
Kaioken?
yeah.
That was it. That was short-lived.
Yeah, it was. That guy has a bad habit of like forgetting everything that he writes and then just like bringing in a new thing.
Kaioken was just like the
Super
thing he
Saiyan.
made up before Super Saiyan, yeah.
It's pretty funny, like the disparity between like the Dragon Ball fans that like are like doing math to figure out like who would win in a fight, and then the guy who's like, "Did we do a Super Saiyan 2? I thought the Super Saiyan 2 was the long-haired one."
The Super Saiyan 2 was just when his hair was extra sticky uppy, and 3 was the long-haired one.
Yeah, I think the guy didn't intend for that to be Super Saiyan 2, and then everyone called it that, and he was like, "Oh, okay, I guess it's that."
Yeah, they definitely never said Super Saiyan 2 in the show.
Really?
Well, I mean, like it's definitely
They called
like
it. They said something like
they did eventually
to go further beyond.
Yeah, I feel like they didn't call it that at the time, but I was so used to the way people talked about it on the internet that I was like, I don't know. It is one of those things where there's this weird disconnect between what the fans obsess over and what the actual like storyteller focuses on.
Yeah, well, I mean that's kind of the way that almost anything works, because like the internal logic of a show or something, ultimately it takes the backseat to like what has to happen plot wise. Mm-hmm. So it's like certain, and it's not always like especially in things like live action TV shows. You know, it's like a character is stronger than another character. Like that doesn't like factor into it. I don't know. People are weird with how they like analyze media sometimes, especially nerds.
I'm not a nerd.
As I say, a lot of anime have definitely borrowed from Dragon Ball, doing the whole like quantifying power levels and stuff.
Yeah, but even that, the guy goes on record and he's like, yeah, the whole point of power levels was like because I wanted to say they were stupid, or like I wanted the guy to win despite that, you know?
Yeah. You only have power levels so that we can like we can say how they don't matter.
Yeah,
kind of,
yeah. It would be like, you know, like a really scrawny guy beating up a buff guy is like the point.
Yeah.
Is he was like, I wanted to make it so it would be like, whoa, he's not supposed to win that fight, and then he wins that fight. But nobody really, that point was completely lost.
No, because everyone is still just obsessed with like, well, definitely by this point in the series, Goku's power level would be 2.5 million because Frieza's was 2 million and he bested him easily. Like, there's a lot of discussion like that.
Yeah.
And I read it at great length when I was in high school, or I guess more middle school, but yeah.
When did you get a rocket?
I've had it. I just forget that I have it. And that's how I killed her.
Tomer, what would you do if you were sitting at home with Jaxie and Santa Christ walked in?
Santa Christ?
Yeah.
Who's Santa Christ?
Oh my god, Tomer, wake up, dude. Just wake up,
Is that
dude.
just a combination of Santa and Jesus?
And
Yeah.
Rob Walker.
I mean, you would probably
and
have...
who?
Rob Walker.
Well,
Who's
I
Rob
mean,
Walker? Is that Doug Walker's brother?
It is, yeah. Santa
Oh.
Christ is a titular, well, he's not titular. Look,
I guess he has tits.
I don't think it would matter to Tomar, because for Tomar, both Santa and Jesus are Moses
Oh my god.
in Judaism, right?
Yeah, that's how that works.
He brings you Hanukkah presents, and he died. That is a weird thing. Like
when I hear Santa Christ, I think of the South Park pilot.
Oh yeah.
Nobody ever mentions that like Moses got like fucked over at the end of his story.
Yeah.
He was punished because he hit a rock.
Yeah.
That's the like old Jewish midrash anyway. The reason why he wasn't allowed to ever see the promised land after 40 years of wandering in the desert for nothing was because one time God told him to talk to a rock to get water, and instead of just talking to it, he hit it with a stick first. And God's like, I didn't like that extra detail you added.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he didn't like that he improvised. He's like,
you
didn't put your... I didn't enlist you to put your own special
What
little
the fuck
flair
would you
on
worship
it.
that God? What a complete piece of shit.
I think that's a totally valid point that you're not ever supposed to make.
No, that happens a lot. That's in the Christian Bible too, is like, at the end of the story, yeah, he kind of just gets screwed over.
It's like Huckleberry Finn, where they don't tell you the last part a lot.
What's the last part?
I do think the whole idea, at least with like the Christian side of it, is that it's like the fact that Jesus died despite being this really good dude is to prove the point that like the justice of man is shit and the justice of God is the only good one.
Yeah, but that's a happy ending for Jesus. He gets to go to heaven.
Again, if you look at the justice of God in the context of the Old Testament, it's like, really?
There's also a certain point where you're just like, God is just torturing people for no fucking reason at all.
Yeah, like poor Job.
Reason.
Job is a great example.
Is that
Job
the guy who's always by it?
He's the guy who God was like, you know, I'm going to kill your whole family and you'll still worship me.
Like, yeah, the whole story is, it's like, or I don't know if it's the whole story, but like definitely part of it, of the book of Job, is it's like God and the devil basically have a bet, and he's like, your people only worship you because, you know, whatever, and God's like, no, my worshippers are so pure that I could do like anything. Like, it's literally just to prove a point to Satan that like,
yeah, God's proving to Satan, see, I can abuse people and they still love me, Satan.
Job's such a devout follower that I could literally kill his entire family and take everything he has, and he'd still keep his faith.
Like, God, you're a little defensive there.
And this poor guy who literally did nothing but good things for him is punished for his loyalty.
That is life, though.
Doesn't he get a goat at the end of it?
Oh yeah, he gets.
You're using the word "punished" a little liberally there, Tomar.
He does get a sick-ass goat.
He gets to fuck a goat, yeah. I think that's how it ends.
It ends with a goat screaming compilation.
Then he lolls super hard at it.
God puts a computer from the future in front of him and lets him watch goats screaming.
He's like, this is fucking hilarious.
This is the future! Thank you, God.
Imagine you die and you go to heaven, and God turns on funny TikTok compilations that make Cure My Depression Part 8. And that's all you have for the rest of eternity.
Whenever I thought of heaven as a kid, it was because... Did you ever see Jason and the Argonauts?
No.
It's just a bunch of like dudes standing inside of like a Greek-looking temple surrounded by clouds, and I was like, that has always been my image of heaven ever since.
I think the actual biblical description of heaven is very strange. It's like a bunch of like lions with human faces praying every hour and screaming.
That is cool.
It's really bizarre. Uh-oh. Tomar.
You think this is? Are we getting pretty close to the end of the game?
Yeah, this is your favorite guy.
Oh my God, it's him.
This is Smile Man.
Yeah, it's Mr. Grins.
I kind of hope he wins. No offense, Lyle.
Listen.
He's got a charming smile.
None taken. Fuck you.
He's more likable than you.
None taken. Yeah, well, he's more likable than you too.
I feel like if his side won, ultimately the world will be a better place than if you beat him. Like not because of it, but just through like the butterfly effect.
You think he would inspire hope?
Yeah. Like him rising to absolute power would actually bring on one of the greatest, like the people that topple him will be like the greatest generation of all time.
I hate you're not walking centered on that thing.
Yeah, no. I was wondering if I had to go up the stairs, but apparently not.
I chose this.
He's got a little distance.
And mega cool.
Do you guys remember PlayStation All-Stars?
Dude, that game
Yeah,
rocked.
I remember it.
I like that you could play as not only Cole McGrath, but evil Cole McGrath.
Wait, that's a kid, right?
Yeah.
That's sad. These are all kids.
All these newcomers to PlayStation All-Stars Unleashed.
Oh my god. That poor fucking kid, dude.
Well, he's getting pets.
He is okay, you're right. Never mind.
He's getting love.
Dog don't mind.
That is such a horrifying concept.
What, child brains and tubes?
And that they're just like stuck in a wall, sentient, unable to do anything.
And they even have eyes so they can look around
Yeah.
at how fucked up everything is about their situation.
It's true, you can't really stop horror, dude.
Why fight it? Yeah, that's my point. Checkmate. Boom, got him.
Good old days after 9/11.
What? You can't say that in a video game.
What are you? What's 9/11?
I haven't been paying attention.
I haven't heard about that. What?
I seem to have forgotten the thing I was instructed never to do.
Okay. I was gonna say, but PlayStation All-Stars, you can play as Raiden in it.
Yeah, you can.
I was looking at
This Raiden, no less.
I was
Is he
looking
a
at
reskin of Snake, or is he
No.
actually a
No,
unique
Snake's not
character?
in it. Just
Oh,
Raiden
shit.
is in it.
I was looking at. Have you seen the cutscenes in that game?
It has cutscenes?
They're painfully
I've
shit.
barely played it.
They're like ungodly shit. Like you know in Mortal Kombat, like if you put a character against character, it'll give them both a little intro from each side. In this game, it gives you the same intro told the exact same way, but just slightly differently for no reason from both characters' side. And every single time the characters will just be like,
Kind sir, do you have any cake by chance?
I'm not looking for cake, princess.
Well, there's no need to be rude about it.
it'll just be like a misunderstanding, and there's no context or reason for them to be fighting, and it makes every character have to be a complete stupid asshole.
Oh, so they're trying to lend context to it instead of Smash Brothers, which is just like, we're all fighting now.
Yes. So like it'll be like Uncharted Nathan Drake versus like Parappa the Rappa, and he'll just like walk in and be like, "Huh, a dog. What are you supposed to be? What's your problem? Huh, nice floppy ears, dog. Huh, let's fight." It's like that. It's like that bad. It's so shit.
Yeah, they've got to just all be like dickheads that just burst into violence at the slightest sight of anything.
No, you gotta see them.
Maybe in Japanese it was really clever, but in the needing to fill out the lip flaps, it just all got ruined.
Dude, he looks awesome there.
Yeah, he's real cool.
It's amazing how you can make like a fucking generic kind of metal suit look so unique.
I think those are like solar panels.
Yeah.
I don't remember 100%.
Ooh, look at that man.
This guy thinks I can be meaner? Well, I think I can be leaner. Oh, God. All right. Hey, you. Not you. You. Ah, cut it out. Okay.
You got it. He's the Solar Mantle.
That's actually a better name than his actual name.
What's his name?
There, you got it.
Yeah.
Woo! You
Yeah.
slice him so good. Watch out.
I slice him how I see him.
What's this guy's name again? Mr. Fix-It?
He's Mr. Bright Eyes.
Sundowner.
Sundowner?
Yeah.
Alright, Hideo. You lost me.
Oh, no,
Oh,
you
fuck.
need vertical.
Lol, you fucking dingus.
Well, I pressed Y. I didn't just like slash him horizontally there.
Can you tell the difference between up and left, you stupid dingus?
I thought it would do like a perfect vertical slash. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Dad.
Turns out not the case.
Your mic is a little off your mouth there.
Your mouth is a little off the chain.
Alright, buddy. This is truly the beginning of true drama.
Yeah.
Can you
Everybody,
move a little closer to the microphone?
let's see your
Has
theory
anybody
posts
noticed?
Has anybody noticed that when Mike is not near the mic, I mean when Lyle is not near the mic, he's
when Mike
clearly,
is not near the Tyson.
when Mike is not near to Lyle, there is clearly passive aggression in play.
All right, I don't know if I can
This
get
is where
that
you can
second.
knock those arms
Yeah.
off. Yes!
My name is Mike and I like to karaoke.
Fuck.
Do you remember that?
What was that?
Do you remember that? It was WarioWare. Get up on the stage and I fucking like to karaoke. Rock the mic, rock the mic. You know, you never played WarioWare Touched on the DS?
I played one WarioWare. I don't remember which one it was.
I remember.
Yes. WarioWare Touched was so fun.
Hi, sold this in there.
Yeah, I also remember the sub. Someone's just clearly not a real fan because they played the dub.
Of WarioWare?
Yeah.
There you go. Do it.
I
No,
don't
you
know.
had it.
There.
You've got it. Oh, no.
He didn't.
Wow. WTF, dude. I think you're colorblind, dude.
It's a fucking serious condition. Do I not have... Okay.
Oh no.
Where's your super paste?
Oh, there you go.
There. Or no, there.
Yes!
Yay.
All right, there we go. Fuck.
Oh, you exited out of it?
Yeah, no, it's this fucking split second of like latency is really bad specifically for this
God, I'm
fight.
sorry, forgot about that.
Yeah.
You had it. Oh no.
There we go.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
You just got rid of the solar things.
Yeah, I know.
He'll probably get those back too.
Yeah, probably.
Uh-oh, he's turning into the rhino.
It's okay.
He's got a huge cock.
That's okay.
The vocals have kicked in.
Yeah, that means I'm like in the last phase.
It's getting
Yeah,
real.
just juggle him forever if you can. It seems to be working.
I don't think I'm supposed to do this.
Oh, he's out of it. No,
Oh, yeah,
keep
motherfucker.
going, keep going,
yeah.
keep going.
I will never stop.
this is what you get, you
I will
fucking
never
asshole.
stop killing you. I don't think that was supposed to happen.
It doesn't matter. It's not your fault. The game's letting it happen.
The Castle Crashers. Oh, yeah, he's gonna run away now like an asshole.
And how?
You got me in a cool infinite juggle glitch.
Gravity wasn't on your side today. Twice.
I can't hear you, dude.
What?
The sound mixing. No.
I'm on fire.
Sonic Adventure 2. No.
You've turned into Gandalf. Dude, you guys see that, the Lord of the Rings demo that Game Hut showed?
Wait, is a new Lord of the Rings?
No, he put out a video. He was like, oh, we did a $1 million game pitch that never went anywhere. He literally spent like $1 million of his own money to pitch a Lord of the Rings game to Peter Jackson. And he remade scenes from the Lord of the Rings.
Is Game Hut rich, or does Game Hut itself just do that well?
Game Hut's fucking rich, dude. He made all of the Lego games. The like Lego Batman, Lego Lord of the Rings, Lego Star Wars.
I always forget that he was like deep in the industry before he made Game Hut. Okay.
And he owns Traveler's Tales. Yeah, he put out this video. It was just like, we made this fucking demo of Lord of the Rings, and it looks so fucking cool.
And then Peter Jackson sliced into his ceiling and came
Apparently,
in like
Peter
this.
Jackson and Guillermo del Toro were like, "This is rad as hell," but then Warner Brothers themselves were like, "Yeah, we don't really want to do this. We want to do Shadow of Mordor."
To be fair, that game's pretty okay.
I was gonna say I liked Shadow of Mordor.
I would have
in a
preferred the Lord of the
vacuum.
Rings game.
Motherfucker!
I want to play as Gollum and throw rocks
Yeah,
at fish.
make him into literal spaghetti.
Oh my god!
Then you can slurp up his delicious
I
smile,
didn't think you'd be able
Tomar.
to cut him up like that. Oh
Why
my
wouldn't ya?
god! Yes.
Yeah, watch him show up in the next like hour.
I know you turned me into mesh, but also
Turn me into giblets.
what happens in 3 hours?
Why is Jack becoming such a loser? Tecumseh.
Tecumseh.
That's something I
Welcome
would
to America.
say. Tecumseh.
I have a call to make.
Call, huh?
Got yourself shaving?
The fuck?
How's he talking when he's little giblets?
Yeah, his nano machines are like calling Angry Joe or whatever the fuck that guy's name is.
It was one of my Spanish lies.
Wait, so they're like subconscious like lies in nanomachines?
I think so, yeah.
I guess that's the implication.
I guess that makes kind of sense.
Yeah, yeah.
Here at Denver.
I know. Anything that'll rival 9/11 cannot be good.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Whoa, what if it was 9/11 but to the bad guys? Think about that.
You're a genius.
No one who's ever done a 9/11 has seen the opposition as the bad guys before.
Right, and your new name is 9/11 Man.
Cool.
Kojima will have a character called 9/11 Man before I die.
Definitely. He'll have Cold War Man, 9/11 Man.
Civil War man.
Contact the military.
Who's half red and half blue, and he's constantly punching himself in the skull.
That lady has no eyebrows.
A tunnel through the world would be even faster.
What's an RLV? It's a really light vehicle?
Maybe. Maybe it's a spaceship.
I love that wetness effect on Raiden's armor.
Right. Contact Solus.
It's really cool.
It doesn't really look like how water would act, but it still looks cool, I agree.
You don't know how water would act if you pushed it to the edge.